Uh, Ooh, wrong thing. Okay, guys, welcome back to the STPL. My name is Kix. Joining me is Rapid. You're joining us here for Net Wars versus SouL Gaming, and we're here at a 2-2 tie going in to the ace match.
What an unbelievably sick game, day of games. Yeah, and I want to highlight that the first two victories were, I think, the most impressive. They're where I think I thought Net Wars would lose and then maybe come back later on, but instead they beat Noob, they beat Spire, and then thankfully Bjol and Scan were able to bring it back. But that takes us here to the ace match. Scan is coming back, and he's going up against True Touch. Now, I didn't know what shape True Touch was in, but he looked so smart in game number one. I can't wait to see him play here against Scan.
Yeah, now True Touch has won his one game so far this round. That was game number one. He actually did take down Spire on Neo Ground Zero. And obviously Scan with his fourth win there against Yeti on Benzene, matching his overall win... Wait, no. Yeah, matching his overall win ratio against Zerg. Scan is an absolute baller in Terran versus Zerg. 4-0 for him. True Touch has lost his only CBT in the STPL so far, but they're going to be moving on to Icarus. We're finally getting to see Icarus while you're here, Rapid. Game number 5. Obviously Icarus, a very, very cool, very standard map. Third base is in the corner for Terran. Obviously another main there, easily taken for a Zerg player as well. And this should be an absolutely sick game.
Yeah, I can't wait to it. Hit me with the digits, Kicks. Let's start the game. I got to see how this goes.
Okay, so it's True Touch versus Scan on Icarus. It's game number 5. Let's get going. Okay, and starting us off in the 12 o'clock position in the orange is going to be our Terran player fighting for Scan. Fighting for SouL. It's Scan.
Yeah, there he is. I don't know what they're typing about. Aggressive turn rate. Okay, I get it. But yeah, his opponent on the right-hand side of your screen in the red is True Touch. And if somebody was typing this much to me, I would think they were cheesing. But I don't think that's what we're going to see here.
No, True Touch is fairly standard in CBT. I mean, over the past 2 years, I've not really seen too many ZBTs from True Touch until recently. It was more in the late sides of 2016, very early 2017, maybe mid 2017, when more of the foreign Terrans started coming back. But I mean, True Touch is a beast in TVZ. I would say ZBT is probably a second best matchup. But ZVP obviously very, very good as well. So hopefully he's going to be able to show some of that off here. Scan's best matchup is without a doubt TVZ. He is the king of all builds in TVZ. Like, I used to watch his stream all the time. Just completely and utterly jaw to the floor of how on earth he was winning these games. So, I mean, it's going to be exciting. They're still chatting so much as well.
Yeah, this is by far my biggest weakness in Brood War. It's not macro, it's not micro, it's the ability to type and play the game.
Yeah.
Because I think, I have this thought in my brain, like some small percentage of my brain is thinking about like the grammar and the punctuation of how I type. I hope I'm polite to my opponent. I'm just, also when I play mostly it's in Korean, so I'm trying to like think about that. And it doesn't go well. It's very, very bad, so. Let's talk about what's going on here. This is a 12 hatch coming up from True Touch, playing, I want to say pretty greedily, because, like, I mean, if you don't put pressure on Scan early, he only gets stronger against what you want to do.
I mean, for a second I thought the True Touch didn't actually see... I don't think he actually saw the command center or the barracks, but he sees the supply depot. So that's pretty good. Looks like True Touch using his Korea VPN, making the turn rate a little bit more bearable, which is always good, but... We're going to have relatively normal macro openings. There isn't a third hatchery yet, though, for True Touch, so could see a little bit of 2-hatch muteless play here. But the trouble is, against someone like Scan, that's very difficult to do, and if you're on a low turn rate, maybe with a little bit of lag, muteless are hard to use. So it looks like Scan's still trying to figure out about this VPN.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I know you said before, but I'm gonna confirm. Like, I cannot type this much. By this point, I would have forgotten 4 depots, forgotten to build my barracks, forgotten to build SCVs. It's just a mess. But there we go. Looks like Scan all well and good. Now, True Touch has scoured that there's no expansion just yet because it is going to be a 1-1-1.
Yeah, he's going to see the 1-1-1, and on the other side, big thing for Scan is he's going to see the lair morphing. This is a hash gas pool opening, so early gas, early lair, and it's going to be, I guess, kind of, I don't know if you want to call this Zerg 1-1-1, but it's basically tech paths on both sides, and he's going to keep the SCV in the main long enough to see maybe what the lair wants to do, because there's no Zerglings anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, this SCV going to be staying alive a very long time. I mean, he could pull off maybe a drone to deal with it, but not really worth it. It's going to be a while before the lair finishes, so he's got a little bit of time to get some links in here, and that's what he's going to do. Third supply depot on the way from Scan, actually going into Vulture speed first. So one thing that makes the 1-1-1 so good is just the versatility of it. Now, there's so many different versions. You can have like the Vulture drop version that Fancy used to do. You can go mines first. You can go tank first as well, not that that's very common. And you can also go for Vulture speed first. Now, what that's designed to do is punish a Zerg that's trying to hang back with just a single sunken colony and not blocking their ramp. It's so heartbreaking when you see this in a game, but it could possibly happen. Scan's likely going to go up to 3 Vultures, is going to go into a starport as well, likely going to be for a Wraith first of all to push the Overlords back, maybe do a little bit of drone damage roll, force a couple of very quick Scourge. But if Scan manages to get his Vultures up to the front unscouted, and if True Touch does not block his ramp, 3 Speed Vultures could actually just end the game.
Oh wow, he actually gets his Zergling into the main. How does he do it? Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know what he's really going to be able to see here other than just the culmination of the 1-1-1. But keeping that Zergling in there is going to pull the Vultures back for a little bit longer.
And
obviously,
scout
speed Vultures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the biggest realization. There we go.
Yeah, the other thing is he saw that there was a Wraith on the way because there was no control tower. Hydra's then going up immediately. True Touch is already pulling his drones back on the ramp. But the trouble is this Sunken is not in the best position to deal with this. It's a good Sunken to defend his gas and things like that, but if these Vultures get past this Sunken, there's actually a place where they can sit where the Sunken won't be able to hit them. So Scan is still in a relatively good position. The Wraith is now out. That's going to force a couple of extra Overlords here from True Touch. Going to supply block him as well. At such a crucial moment, but the Mulus are already on the way. The Vultures trying to find their way past. The Lings trying to move forward, but as you can see, the Vultures just out of range of that Sunken. At least this final one is. But great defense here by True Touch. Only getting one drone for that. Oh, that was
wait,
2 drones.
no, he killed like 4. He killed like 3 or 4 drones. It was like 3 drones.
Okay, my bad.
I believe so. I could be totally wrong there. But the mutas are out, and that's the big deal. Fast mutas and Zerglings with not a lot of turrets up. Actually, just now the first turret finishing. Wow,
Perfect
that turret timing from Scan. What is that? So good. Really solid on that timing. Now there are a couple of Scourge here in with the mutas, trying to hit that Wraith, and he gets it. That's that sick tech. I remember Eon Zerg did that, and then he made a video about how I didn't catch it. But yeah, you have the Scourge on a hotkey underneath the mutas, and then you slingshot them out while you're microing the mutas. Really sick play, and he gets the Wraith, which is a big deal.
Yeah, the thing is, obviously True Touch is going to be able to deal with any Marines that come out early, but there's going to be a Valkyrie now.
Oh my God,
I'm a little bit excited, because Valkyrie's obviously pretty good against Mulus. It's almost the perfect thing that you can build in this situation. You don't have that much bio. You know there's going to be a lot of Mulus coming out. He's seen that there's no third... Well, I think he's probably gathered that there's no third base attempt. He's seen the Mulus count constantly increasing, and the Ling's going to try and get past the bunker.
Yeah, can they do it?
Oh,
I mean,
the Valkyrie
right there. The Valkyrie, massive damage on these mutas.
Oh,
one
the
gets
second
taken
one
out. But look at the second one. Yeah, these mutas just cannot do anything. Second Valkyrie is the charm. These mutas are not going to do anything.
Yeah, but the trouble is...
I know they'll defend against the vultures.
Yeah, losing that first Valkyrie is actually a really big problem. It's a lot of gas, a lot of minerals to be losing early on. You need it to keep dealing with those increasing muteless numbers, which we can see is the case. The Vulture's going to scout that there's no third base as of yet. This would obviously be the most normal position for Scan, for True Touch to take this base, but here we go. The Mulis coming back in, Scourge in front as well. There's obviously a lot of turrets here, but there's a lot of Valkyries that could go down, and these there's actually no Vulture back here to defend. There is a couple of mines, but this could be the big moment in this game. The Valkyrie's moving a little bit further forward. Is he gonna? Oh my god!
Hockey everything. What are those Valkyries doing there? Oh my god! They just walked up and died instantly.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. A little bit of missed move out there by Scan. The Scourge jumping on top of that immediately. I mean, they did do a little bit of damage to the Mulis, so all is not lost. But that's a lot of damage to be taking early on. The mines have now been cleared. The unit count continues to grow here for True Touch. The Vulture's still out in the middle of the map. Still no third base yet for True Touch, so this is an all-in. If Scan can hold on without taking too much economic damage, he is still going to be in a good position. The Valkyrie doing a lot of damage against these Mulis here, but the Scourge getting on top of the Valkyrie again, very possibly. And this is just so much damage for Scan to be taking.
This Valkyrie can't even fire. It's got a sister Valkyrie here, but the Scourge are going to come in. They actually do connect there, but the Valkyrie, one does get taken down, so it's only one Valkyrie, but that's still more than enough to deal with these very weakened clump of mutas. And he's got another one. He actually, or another re-macro of mutas, but he's going to go in past the bunkers in the front. The Lings make it through. A few of them do, but is that going to be enough? The second Valkyrie gets focused down. There's another one just about to pop out, but it's not out yet.
Yeah, the Valkyrie just now finished, obviously with good micro. These Mulis are incredibly badly damaged. If this goes wrong for True Touch, he can actually lose everything. The Marines actually popping out, nearly killing some of the Muas. The Valkyrie once again going down, but the Muas are so low in number, they're so low in health, and the Valkyrie survives. A good repair there by Scan is going to keep him in the game for now, and True Touch is running out of time. The defense from Scan is too good, and it looks like the last remaining Mulis are going to go down. It's 2 Mulis against 2 Valkyries. That's not a fight they're going to be able to win. The final Mulis go down, and could that be the move that ends the game in Scan's favor? Yes, it is. GG! Wow. True Touch taps out. And
wow. Oh my god. What a series. Damn. And that's even with catching those 2 Valkyries out of position. Holy cow.
Just absolutely insane play by Scan.
Oh, holy cow. That's, oh my, just the whole series, just like, oh. It was a sick strategy too by True Touch. He almost made it work. He was so consistent at sniping those Valkyries down.
Yeah.
Scan just like, so solid. Just, incredible defense over and over again. What a game. Wow.
I just like to point out that the article of that game that won Scan the game in the long term was Valkyries. Hooray!
Okay, Scan. All right, kicks. We get it. We get it. It's a good unit. Yeah. That one guy who was maybe a good player a long time ago and maybe won that one tournament, but only that one tournament, and then faded into obscurity. That guy made Valkyries, and you do too. So we get it. Cool.
Oh, you're painting me right now. But either way, to have a look at the results, Net Wars 2 wins against SouL Gaming 3. True Touch taking down Spire, Koga taking down Noob, Buell taking down Bonnet, Scan taking down Yeti, and then Scan coming back out again, taking down True Touch in the ace match. And that, of course, gives SouL Gaming the win. Their undefeated streak carries on. Net Wars dropped to 4th position behind Red and IRK for the time being. SouL Gaming obviously still in 1st position. Can anybody stop them? There's only 2 more teams to play SouL left, and only 2 possible teams to take them down. SouL have done an incredible job so far in round 3, so have Net Wars, and Net Wars still have every possibility to get back in, but that's going to hinge a lot on how IRK and Red do as well, because if IRK and Red go undefeated now, Net Wars aren't going to qualify, so things very close for them. But either way, that's gonna be it from us. STPL is over for today. A huge thank you, Rapid, for joining me at such a late hour.
Yeah, it's like 8 a.m. here. We started at 5, so just I don't know what this day is going to be like, but yeah, thanks, Kix, for making your show start an hour later for no reason.
Well, it's not my fault. It's time. Well, it's time. You know, it's the governments of the world making up daylight savings time, which ruins that for you. But either way, huge thank you, of course, to everybody who tuned in. I noticed we're up at 120 of our viewers. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If you want to see some more STPL content, you can always sub to the channel. Give us a follow. Follow us on YouTube as well, youtube.com/STPLTV, and follow us on Twitter with the same ID as well. Have a very good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And we'll be back on Friday with some more STPL action. See you guys soon.